Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. Hope you're all having a wonderful and creative day. And today I'm about to show you another haul that I got in my goodbye tour of JoAnn fabrics. I actually had a couple stores, and I'm not really, I really haven't been finding the bargains yet. Stuff's starting to get a little bit marked down, but I'm really just trying to go for stuff that I think I might need within the next year that I don't necessarily want to have to look for on Amazon or Temu or something like that. So it's nothing huge, but I did find some fun stuff. Hopefully you'll be interested to see. So we'll start out with some fabrics I found. In the last haul I found a bundle of Christmas ones, so I've got different ones this year. I also got some muslin, about 2 yards I think it was. I use muslin a lot. I like stamped on it. I got little word stamps. I'm thinking about making strips, how they make the ties. Like you can get the rayon seam binding. I was thinking of doing that and dyeing it with some ink. So I just picked up a bit of unbleached muslin to have on hand because it's not going to go bad. So put that to the side. All right, so these bundles I found, this one you can kind of see I'm not going to bother opening it up, but it's got some colors that I can use in some upcoming journals. I'm doing my color journals. I got the red, the yellow, teal, orange, and green. I have not done any of those yet. I've done pink and blue, and they're not in there, so I thought this is perfect. I can get that for that. And then I got two fall ones that I thought were kind of fun. They're also kind of botanically looking. So this one has mushrooms and sunflowers. This one has some fun mushrooms. I see a mushroom journal in my future. And I love this sort of diagonal plaid, and a green, can't go wrong with that. And of course some fun little gnomes. I do have other gnome fabric, but they're mostly spring ones, so I don't have any fall ones. So I thought that was a fun bundle to get. This one was called Gnome Mushroom because gnomes. All right, and the second one I got was also fall. This one is definitely a little bit more geared toward botanical, but fall. And pretty flowers. Now this one says Thanksgiving, leaves, fall, turkey, pumpkins, fall harvest. Definitely more fall. And orange yellow flowers. Some fun maple leaves. Can't go wrong with a little sunset maple leaf. And some more flowers. So yeah, pretty neutral, pretty, but definitely fall. All right, so that is my fabrics that I found. I really didn't go to look through the by the yard fabrics too much when I was there. Places are starting to look a little disastrous. Let's just put it that way. All right, so I found this, and I'm going to open it up. I do have a set of tweezers that are from Temu that are not good. I'm hoping these will be better. Okay. Oh, much better. Yeah, the ones that I had gotten from Temu, when you push them together, they were so weak that they ended up opening up on the other side. So I had a feeling these would be good. But all right, let's put them in a little box. I flipped these all out. Let's put these away. Okay, next up is some stamps I found. They are from Park Lane. Let me open them up here. I don't know if they have a name to them. It says clear stamps. And get a piece of paper. These are little, they're not really stitches, but kind of hard to show. Can't really see them. They are hearts and floral and looks like banners. But I thought they'd be cute across tags, pockets, smaller. That's like a journal size. They'd be cute to be able to border tops and bottoms of pockets or things like that. So I thought this was a very fun and neutral looking set. Like I said, I don't think they have names. Not that you really can. It's really haphazard what you're going to find. But this one is stamps of words, nondescript letters. I don't know what you want to. Great background stamps. So there is. This is just all words. Words with the spludgy, just condensed words. These look like they're written on top of each other, bigger. And this is very hard to tell, but it's tiny, like typewriter script. You actually can read them. Follow your heart, make time, love right now, move a long way, give more. So some fun little things, but very tiny, but great for making backgrounds. And then the last one is, again, backgrounds, but more of a distressed kind of look. And there's just lines, dots, spludgies. I wonder if I can... play with this a little bit. Let's see. Let's use some VersaFine Clear. And I'm gonna put some ink on all of it because it's kind of hard really to tell what this looks like. And the stamp, but I'm hoping this will help. Really should have found a block, but I think I can make it work here. There we go. Yeah, definitely. Those dots are kind of fun. Solid line, solid kind of paint squish. If you had a color, that would be fun. Backgrounds, like I said, you could always take and just do that onto a background. Yeah, those are fun. Well, since I've got my ink pad out and a piece of paper, let's see how these words look. Shall we? Fast forward if you don't want to see this, but I thought somebody might be interested. Again, you never know what you're going to find at your local JoAnns. I hit a couple of them in my goodbye tour. I've been mostly hitting ones I've worked at. I've worked at 6 different JoAnns in my 20+ year career. So I've been trying to hit them all just to say a final goodbye, as they say, and reminisce. Okay. Oh, those are great. Look at those words. Words you can't even see. I didn't really press great, but you can really tell that that had a script like typewriter, some words. Those would be great. Great background ones. Very excited that I got those. Might as well. I'm just going to go over that smudgy mark, but I think we'll be able to tell what it is. Oh yeah, those are fun. I really like that banner one. Hearts are very cool. That hearts were sideways. I didn't press too hard on the ends. Looks like leaves, vines. Very cool. I'm very happy with those. Okay. Thank you, Park Lane. All right, through Sanford Park Lane. Okay, moving on to a very generic category is twines. All right, so these are, I got the same? Oh, I got 2 of the same. This is what happens when you go to 2 stores. you think you got different ones, but you got the same. All right, I saw these, and the reason that I decided to get some was because of tying up some fibers in the tops of tags. I saw somebody do that, where they took one of these thinner cords, put some of the fluffier twines in there, and then tied that up and use that for the top of tags. So I thought that would be fun. I think these would also work probably pretty good to do binding in journals. So some neutral colors, some browns. Are those the same too? Oh no, those are slightly different. Yeah, very close. This one, I don't know why some are in packages, some aren't. Very confusing. Must have been how old they were or new they are. But these are fun with the kind of glittery cording through there. Some pastels, but lots of neutral colors for that. So binding cords, hemp cords, braiding cords, bamboo cords, just different kinds. I found these in, they were in the jewelry section. All right, next category I sort of stocked up on is closures. I've been thinking about, since I'm going to be making these color journals, the one journal is always the fabric type, and then the other journal is a test journal or I've never done it journal. So I've been trying to think of new ways to do some closures on journals. And I recently saw somebody who did a buckle on a journal, so I stacked up on some buckles. I've got these big hook and eyes, which I thought could be fun to do with fabric. I don't know if they're going to work yet. I did get a sew on magnet snap that is actually pretty strong. I was like, it was stuck to something earlier. But I thought that was kind of pretty for that. And I also have an elastic. I was thinking about doing a, I've seen some elastics wrapped around books, but covered with fabric. So I got some of that 1/4 inch elastic. I've got cord elastic somewhere, which is really thin, which I don't think will work as well. I thought I had it here. Oh yeah, I do. I've got cord elastic, but for my thought, I thought the thicker one would work. And then I've got some small Velcro hook and loops that are sticky back, and some medium size for closures. This is for pockets and things like that. So just stocked up on some kind of basic stuff for that. So nothing too fancy, but just like I said, just trying to think of stuff I might need in the next year, and making sure I've got something. All right, so the last category is books. I'm going to show you these. I'm going to do these sort of in order. I do have several sticker books, but these were a little bit different, and I decided to get it. This is from Sticker Studio. Now, a lot of these books could also probably be gotten on Amazon or something like that. So it is called Sticker Studio Flora. That's probably the JoAnns code. But these are not old books by any means. This one doesn't really have a date on there. But they had some beautiful flowers in here. They are shiny, but as you know, you can always put some matte gel medium over it. That will work. But there's some unique flowers that I've really not seen in other books, and they all look to be mostly some sort of hand-drawn look. Smaller ones, bigger ones, just a ton. And not all of them are white pages, are white borders. Like these have some beige borders. This is like green borders with the cactuses, yellow, purple. But just, I don't know. I just thought they were definitely not the same usual floral that I've seen in some of the other books that I have. So I thought this was definitely a good buy. There's just so many. I thought these are really pretty too. They're kind of like wreaths, swags. Very cool. Yeah, so that is, look how pretty that is. Nice and big. I have to go through these. I see a lot of purples in here I can use for my purple journal. A couple pinks in there. I got to finish that up. But, ooh, that was loud. Sorry. So, Sticker Studio Flora. Sticker Gallery of Beautiful Blooms. I love it. Could probably actually make a beautiful... That doesn't come off. I thought maybe it came off sticker. Journal out of that. Just cover, you know, put something there. Yeah, very pretty. Okay, so the next one is very similar to an antiquarian books that I have. And the stickers are duplicates of that. But the reason that I like this, it was called the Mandela book, is because they do have these pages in the front that you can put like a mandala, do these, but that is not why I got them. I got them because they are tiny little stickers. And it's hard to tell. They're really not very glossy either. And then just pages, like that's the same page. and then just a little bit bigger, and the same page, and some gems, same page. They do have them numbered, like this is called sticker sheet 5, and they've just got some kind of Celtic, boho, Moroccan kind of things. Sticker sheet 5, so it's the same one. Sticker sheet 6 got some cats and some weird stuff like antiquarian likes to have. So there's 2 sheets of each, but I just like the fact that they were tiny, little feathers. I probably won't need 100 of those ladies diving, but there's lots of options in there. A bunch of people, same things. Tons of the bugs, little butterflies. These are a little bit bigger. Those moths are beautiful. But like I said, the book is not as shiny as their other books are. They do have a very slight white border on them, but not huge by any means. Might be hard to tell, but just a tiny little border on there. So I'm going to keep this out and put it somewhere because I'm working on pink still, finishing up my pink journal, so I'll put that on something. Hands. But yeah, so like I said, all these are the same ones in the antiquarian book, but they're just tinier and lots of them. So I thought this was definitely a fun little mushrooms to add to my book. Yeah, see the antiquarian sticker books, those are, I've got 2 of the 3. I think I got Bibliophilia and Imaginarium. I don't have the original one. But yeah, thought those were fun. Okay. Now for the last one, I liked it so much, I've actually cut into it already. So I can't really show you what it looks like in full, but I will show you what came out of it. I was just so excited to get on this. This is called Botanical Art Cut and Collage. It says over 500 flowers. It's by David and Charles. And it was from the Q pictures. Last year I got this from Barnes & Noble. It was postcards. I've actually used these in a couple of my books here, but it came with a book where I could cut some pictures out. But there's postcards in here that have these photographs from the Kew Gardens. So I've used a couple of those in there, but now I have this, and so I'm going to show you a few pages, and then I'll show you the rest here. So it is, they've got backed pages. There was pages on here to explain, and then they were backed with, what you want to call it, fun, like wallpaper backgrounds. That's not. And that one's not. So this is the only one that's left that has that. So I went through and I cut everything out already. So let me show you what I have gotten out of it. So here is my box. So these were mushrooms. They're all set by category. And the paper is pretty thick. They were, like I said, backed with pretty things. I have rough cut them out, not very close, but they're pretty thick, pretty strong. And I put them in each category that they had for them. And oh, they're not shiny at all. Matte paper, which I thought was awesome. So we had mushrooms, and then we had a floral. Again, just rough cuts for them. So I don't have those cut out, and I'm not going to pull them out. This was herbs and spices, so lots of lacy kind of herbs and spices for those, but again, not shiny for that. And there is leaves, palm tree leaves and ivy leaves and stuff like that. And this was succulents. There were some really pretty cactuses in here. Oops, flipped a couple out. Different sizes, big, small, little cactuses, cacti, desert plants, things like that. And then last but not least, they had fruits and vegetables, which you don't see too often in a lot of these books, but there is fruits and vegetables for these. So what I also have is this fun little box, and I'll show you. We'll pretend like this is it. So on these pages, and I really should have kept one, sorry about that, they had all the floral on there. So what I did was I cut a strip, I cut the 4 strips out of the side, and these are all the strips that came off of the sides of the pages. These were all the backings. Like, how fun are those? Now there's another fun part on these. I'll pull them out. So each page had a list, fungi for mushrooms, cactuses and succulents, fruits and vegetables. We got flowers. So there is a couple of these backgrounds that were with the headers. There's somewhere that says something about, there it is. Herbs and spices. So I have now all these nice long strips that were the full page of the paper, and then shorter strips that were like at the bottom to be able to do stuff. But look at all those fun neutral earthy kind of colors that are in this that I have. So I see some more if you saw any of my videos with my tickets. I see some tickets coming out of this soon. So yeah, that should be fun. But yeah, so like I said, a lot of wallpaper prints on here. And then I also see you using these to add to tags is kind of little cutout pieces of words. So, but look how fun those are. Just the variety in there. So that was a must-see book, or must-get book. But you can see how many different fun things I have to add to that. So, all right, well, that was this haul from JoAnn Fabrics, and yeah, I'm not sure how many more I will go to. I've said goodbye to all the people I need to say goodbye to that are in there. Well, most of them all. Some of them I don't know if they're still working, but yeah, fun times. So very excited about these and can't wait to use them. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you've stopped at any of the JoAnns yet, or you're just gonna wait for them to get really cheap. Yeah, keep that in mind though. If you think you might need something in the next year and don't want to have to search for it on Amazon or Temu or eBay or something like that, yeah, that's gonna be my plan. If I think of something else that I need, I will stop by. But I think I got it pretty well covered. All right, well, that is going to be it for me today. I appreciate each and every one of you that stopped by and checked out my haul. As usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.